I was actually surprised by the new key bosses that KingsIsle put into Test Realm, because even though they're gold key, I was expecting them to be a little bit easier than this because they're in, you know, Aquila and Wisteria, Dragonspire, and the last one's in Celestia. So I was like, okay, these probably aren't going to be that difficult. I was definitely wrong by that. Yeah, they're not overly difficult. I was able to do all of these with 2 wizards, but some of them can take some time and a little bit of strategy in order to defeat them. So the first one that I'm going to show you guys, and I'll do 4 different videos of all these, but the first one is in Aquila, and it's Lady Stonegaze. So this fight is Medusa, and yes, she will turn you to stone if you do the wrong thing. So if you single target or just even AoE, basically if you do anything like on Medusa, you will get turned to stone, and it's pretty bad. On my first run through this is my second run that I'm showing you guys. The first run that I did, I just thought, okay, maybe I can one-shot Medusa and then getting turned to stone won't matter because the fight will be over, right? She'll be dead. She was dead, but since I one-shot her, and I got turned to stone, there's a cheat where she heals up to full, resurrects, and you're turned to stone. So then the fight doesn't end, and getting turned to stone gives you an entire deck of just pass cards. So if you cast that, you have to pass. You can search your entire deck if you keep discarding to hopefully draw 1 card. That's called Break Free, but it only has a 50% chance of casting. So if you fizzle it, it goes back into your deck. And yeah, it's horrible. Like, getting turned to stone, I don't feel like is a good strategy for this at all. Like, I'm thinking maybe if you had more people, one person could get turned to stone if they hit but don't kill her, but I'm not sure if she still heals herself from that. She might. But if that's the case, if she heals on any hit, any damage taken, then you have to use the blindfolded hit, which she gives you. So Tara is using it right now. The blindfolded hit is basically a random hit of a random school that she gives you. So mine was Myth right there, and it was only a wand hit. Sometimes you can get wand hits, which are not helpful. But yeah, the strat that I used here is just keep Frenzy up and blade with as many blades as I could find. A good strat would be to blade 1 or 2 people, and then actually maybe even 3 people, and then have them all with Frenzy on, and then maybe a balance blade. Balance could use Blade Storm on everybody, and you could probably do some good damage. So that's definitely a strategy. This one I don't think is that difficult overall, like especially compared to some of the other ones. And it's actually fun. Like, it's RNG focused because you have to hope that you get the right school and hope that whatever school hit you get is a good one. You can get wand hits, like I said. You can also get shadow hits. So you can get lucky and get a shadow hit. If you were to get like a shadow hit of your school and then had a bunch of blades, you could probably kill Medusa in 1 hit. Like, it's definitely possible. So yeah, I feel like people for this would go balance, support, then maybe 3 hitters, all frenzy, bunch of blades going, and just use the blindfolded hit every time you get it. And hope it's something good. But yeah, she does use her Myth Shadow spells, and they do a lot of damage. That's why I put up some Myth Shields on myself, because she can hit pretty hard. How much this does. Yeah, 2,000. 2,000 to Terra, and she's in Jade gear. So yeah, pips don't matter. Doesn't matter how many pips you have, because you're not going to be able to hit her with anything except the blindfolded hit. The spells aren't too bad. Like, I've never gotten like a 1 or 2 pip spell. It's either been like wand hit or like a 6 pip, like an 8 pip, shadow hit. So generally they're like pretty good. It's either like really bad or like decent, and then really good if you get shadow. So we've only done like 1,000 damage to her at this point, so it looks like this is gonna take forever, right? but we get some luck on our side. Like, it is a little RNG focused, but if you get the right luck, it can be super easy. So Terra gets the Sabretooth, which does a lot of damage. She has no buffs or anything. It still did like 800. She gets all the shields. So I cast my death spell and I get Grim Reader, which is a shadow spell. And I've got Frenzy up. I've got, how many Death Blades? I only have one, unfortunately. But yeah, that does almost 2,000. So that's pretty good. We're doing some damage now. I think she's under 10k. But she keeps spamming the Snake Charmer. I wonder if this is on Terra again. Grim Reader does put up... Oh no, it's on me. It does put up a weakness on him. That still did so much through her shield. Though I have Frenzy, but... Okay, she's at like, what is that, like 8,000? So still a lot of damage left for us to do. I'm basically hoping that I get either like a fire, ice, basically the elementals, because I don't think I've had any elemental hits yet. Terra gets myth. I get ice. Okay, ice is pretty good. I have 2 ice blades. So yeah, Terra's pet has a balance blade. If you had a bunch of different, universal blades on you with all the elementals, like all forms of the elemental blades, all forms of the spirit blades, you'll probably do a lot of damage. See, the good thing about this is, though Athena puts up a shield on Lady Stonegaze, Terra can just hit it off with her random spell. So it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, Terra's gonna hit that off with her random myth hit. I guess we'll see what it is. It's just a wand hit. But luckily, see, I remember what this one is. This one was good. I had back-to-back shadow spells. $3.5k. So my blade situation is getting kind of low. I've only got storm blades, fire, I've never gotten fire yet, and I have a life blade. So I'm pretty much hoping for a storm or fire hit. That would be really good. And unfortunately, my frenzy's gonna run out. I didn't pack more than 2 frenzies. But I mean, she's getting low, but this is your only option. It's just to, yeah, see a wand hit. Your only option is just to pray that you get the right one. I'm not sure what happens if you don't cast the blindfolded hit, if she keeps giving you more. I'm wondering if she only gives you like 1 at a time. Like if you don't use it, but you can discard it, I think. So you could just wait until she gives you a good one. If it lets you. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. I put in some tower shields though. And there we go. That is the best luck possible. Blindfolded hit for Storm. It could still be a wand hit, but I mean, even a wand hit at this point would probably do a lot because I have like 3 or 4 storm blades. Yeah, we're definitely going to use that. You can't faint or anything because that would count as a single target get turned to stone. I'm not sure if one person gets turned to stone, if you can still kill her and have it count. But yeah, I didn't want to risk that. So we're just going to do it. This is the way it's intended. You have to use the blindfolded hits in order to deal damage to Medusa. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot of blades. And not only do I get Storm, but I get Dark and Stormy, a shadow spell. Thought I had more than 3 Blaze, but maybe I didn't TC. But still, I mean, this is gonna do a lot. 8,000. So that is the new Aquila gold key fight. Pretty fun. I liked it. It's a good fight, and it's interesting. Like, it's an interesting fight, and I enjoyed it. So I'm glad they put that in there. And that's the strat. I mean, if you have 4 players, make it a little bit easier. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on your way out. I'll see you all next time.